All right. Welcome to the lounge.
Welcome to the
Every,
lounge.
we got Teelee today as our guest host. We also got
Hello.
Divas on a Dime. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good,
I'm
good,
doing
good.
good.
Yeah,
Welcome to the
so
lounge.
yeah,
Thank you.
man. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, of course, we're sisters, and we're into nerdy things such as anime, cosplay. Outside of that, we're into fitness, fashion, and all that. Anything else you want to add in? K-pop. Yep.
Oh, we
Nice.
gotta talk about K-pop. I love K-pop.
I went on a whole other tangent on that. Yeah, manga, webtoons, horror movies. We're into a lot of different things. Yeah.
Okay. I see you guys are cosplaying today. Tell us a little bit about your cosplay.
Okay, well, I did Mrs. Clean, so I'm Mr. Clean's wife.
Nice.
And
Okay.
I'm supposed to be Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. Man, y'all guys always go like all out for your costumes. Do you guys make them or like
No, we don't make them, but one day we're gonna get there. We're gonna learn how to sew. We're gonna make our own.
I'm in the same boat. I actually want to make a Starfire costume for San Diego Comic Con if I can go next year. So it'll be real legit. It's like, oh my gosh, Starfire. It's kind of like I like cosplay because you can experiment and make your own character interpretation, you know? And then it's like you could create your own look or do original. You could do whatever you want with cosplay. That's what I love so much about it.
Yeah.
How did you guys get into it?
Well, we've been into we'll start with anime. We've been into anime since we were like small.
Mm.
And somehow we found out about anime conventions like doing our research, but we didn't know they had conventions in Virginia. And I found out that they had some back in high school when I was like in ninth grade from this one guy, and he was talking about a convention that was coming up in the summertime, in our area. And I'm like, what? There's a convention here? And then he's like, yeah, it's going to be next month. And, blah, blah, gave me all the details. So I shared it with Christy, and Christy was like, we're going. And we went for one day. We went on a Friday. I remember we went on a Friday. And we didn't have, like money like that to get like really, cool costumes. So we did like a schoolgirl. I think you did like a punk rock, like visual K style. Yeah, just stuff that we already kind of like had at home. Yeah. So yeah, and then the rest is history. Then after that, we found out about more conventions in Virginia, and any conventions that are nearby, or even if there's some that's like out of state. If we have like the money and the time, we make me go. The rest is history. We've been hooked ever since. Yeah.
So you guys are from Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm from Virginia
Ooh,
too.
yay.
It's all 804. So I'm like, what?
Hey. Man, that's what's up though. We'll have to talk about like where you guys are in connection to be after the show. But
Heck yeah. Yes. That's good to be
as you know though, like at first, like the scene for Comic Cons wasn't really big in Virginia. I think like it started. The first one I remember there being, it was one called RVA Con, and it wasn't really that big. It was at this place called the Hat Factory. It was like a small scene, and then there was VA Comic Con.
Yeah.
And that I think that's the one I first cosplayed. It was horrible. I tried to do Kakashi, and all I had was like the little mask part, and I didn't have like the outfit or anything. It was terrible.
It's a casual cosplay. It's a casual cosplay.
Yeah. And then we had WizardCon, which was huge, especially here in Richmond. So I went to that, and then like that was the first time I was like, man, like I didn't know it was so many people into it here. Yeah. So I think it's constantly growing, and now they have GalaxyCon, of course, now here.
You guys got a GalaxyCon?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
You've heard of it, Teelee?
No, that's my first time over here. I know we have San Diego Comic Con, LA Comic Con, Anime Expo, Long Beach Comic Con, and like just different cons.
Yeah. Well, I think like where you are in California, you guys are like the mecca of like Comic Cons.
Yeah, we are.
So
I'm trying to go to San Diego Comic Con as we speak, hopefully next year, but it's extremely hard to get into. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
like the most people who ever got in is usually around like 10,000 people or maybe more.
Wow.
Yeah, Comic Con is very huge. And that's how like some cosplayers or some artists and writers kind of like they kind of network, but then they can also blow up or get their start in a possible career or become an entertainer because there's so much to do at Comic Con.
Yeah. And even if you don't, well, what I've heard is even if you don't get into San Diego Comic Con, like it's like it's stuff to do around the whole city.
Mm-hmm. It is. I love San Diego. It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
But
Everybody
if I don't go to San Diego Comic Con, I'm definitely gonna go to LA Comic Con. I'm gonna try to go because LA Comic Con compared to San Diego Comic Con, it's a little bit smaller, but there's still stuff to do.
Yeah. Definitely. I definitely want to go to the San Diego Comic Con. Right now, I want to go to New York Comic Con too, because that's like the second biggest one.
Yeah. Huge.
Yeah. Ooh, New York. I've never been to New York Comic Con. I'm gonna try and go for that one too.
Mm-hmm. So what's your guys' favorite cosplay so far that you've done? You guys have done so many.
Oh, wow. It's so hard to choose, but I guess for me, I'd probably say Claudine Wolf for Monster High, because that holds like so many good memories.
You guys watch the series?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh. I watched it one time. It was around midnight. I couldn't really sleep. And then I was just looking at Bratz and I'm like, Monster High? What's Monster High? Oh, dolls about monsters? I'm like, that's so cute. And then I looked at Vampirella. I'm like, oh, she's so adorable.
Yeah.
I had to watch it.
Yeah.
It holds a lot of like Claudine Wolf. I love her style. Like she's a fashionista. She's there for her friends. And she's spunky. I just love her, but it holds a lot of good memories for me in that cosplay because like the little girls, they would come up to me and want pictures, and I'm like, oh, y'all are so cute.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably like one of my favorite cosplays is Claudine Wolf because I had so many good memories in it.
Nice.
That's adorable. Would you ever cosplay a Bratz doll? Like Sasha or anybody?
Maybe. I wasn't really them, but I really wasn't like really into Bratz like I am. So maybe if I like did research about them and all that, then possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. It's good to experiment and just cosplay whoever you want, whoever you like.
Yeah.
But I definitely have to see your Claudine Wolf cosplay. If you can send a picture or whatever on your free time. So I can like it.
Yeah, like y'all costumes are like super dope. Like
they're really good.
The Pocahontas one, that was really good. And you did the Powerpuff one too. I didn't know, I never knew the girl's name. The mayor's wife or whatever, or his mistress or girlfriend.
Miss Bellum.
Yeah.
That was a secretary. Mistress. Oh, that's dark.
I had to look it up at first, and then I was like, oh, I get it now. All right, that's dope.
Yeah, she took off from work to go to the con. She left the Powerpuff Girls in charge. So
yeah, she's like, okay, Bear, we got this. Girls, you take care of the mayor.
That cosplay was a hit too. Like
it was good. I saw that.
Yeah, at NecoCon, Christy wore that at NecoCon. Like every 5 seconds, someone was stopping her for a picture.
Yeah, that's what happened to me at my first con when I went at Store. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Store!" And they're at every minute taking pictures. I'm like, "Okay, we can get a picture."
I know it's like you're low key a celebrity. Like if you have like a really good cosplay, so it's fun though. Oh man. So, computer messing up. There we go. Sorry, I got a lot going on over here. So I wanted to ask you guys also, like, what's your favorite anime right now? Like, what are you guys watching?
Mm.
As of right now, we're into the second season of Fruits Basket. And then Chrissy had watched this series before called Paradise Kiss, and she got me into it. So I'm watching that right now with Chrissy.
Mm-hmm.
And Fire Force, I got to catch up on that. I'm watching Fire Force, which I need to catch up on.
I've never watched it.
Yeah, you must.
That's really good.
There's so many anime I need to finish. There's anime that I started that I need to finish. So I'm kind of like trying to finish that until I get into Demon Slayer, because everyone's like, you gotta watch Demon Slayer.
I know, everybody's been telling me that too.
It's a really good one. There's a lot of action in Demon Slayer. You'll love it.
I want to watch it, but I want to finish up on these animes first, then I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like I gotta finish up Fire Force. What else am I watching? I just finished Promised Neverland.
Oh yes.
R.I.P. Norman. Oh my gosh.
No.
Don't worry, Norman's all right.
Oh my God, I can't stand you.
He's all right. You'll be all right. Don't cry.
Whatever. But what else am I watching? A Vinland Saga. I don't know if you heard of that.
What, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
It's called Vinland Saga.
No,
yeah, and I'm watching Attack on Titan. I haven't finished that yet. So
I have to rewatch that one.
Attack on Titan's really good. I think they're gonna do another season. I'm looking forward to another season of Castlevania. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah, my brother watches that. I have to catch up on that.
It's so intense. All they had to do was leave Dracula's wife alone, but no.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Like it's all about like, look, I was gonna leave y'all alone if y'all just left the city, but y'all still here.
Leave my wife alone. That's what really sparked it. They killed his wife, and Dragon's like, all right, I'm about to go here. I'm about to finish all you people.
So how has like this pandemic affected you guys? Like, has it affected y'all, like put you guys in a more creative space, or like is it just like you can't go to any Comic-Cons? Like, is it affecting you for the good or the bad?
You want to answer that, Christy?
I guess for me, of course we were like disappointed because like we were like really pumped to go to our first BlurredCon.
I know, me too. That's why I wanted to go to.
Like, dang, but it is what it is. I mean, for me, it kind of helped me to like just like reevaluate some things like in my life, being more creative, and then just catching up on like maybe like some things that I've been saying that I was going to do and I kept putting off, and things like that. Like one of like my goals is to like cosplay all the Disney princesses. So yeah. So, I mean, either way, like, stuff like that, and just being more closer, like, with, like, our friends and family, which is, really important to us, too. So, yeah.
That's
definitely.
I feel exactly the same, like Christy said. I mean, of course, like I said, we're bummed about the conventions, because we were going to go to one in, what was it, Newport News, called KigaCon back in March, but that got canceled, and we, have a lot of friends out in the 757, but at the same time, we've, gotten more creative, a lot of cosplays, that we're doing, and also we're going to learn how to sew. We're going to get a sewing machine, so we're going to do that. So, and then spending time with our family, of course. So, yeah.
Okay.
And cooking.
Cooking is good. I love cooking.
I wanted to go to BlurredCon so bad. Like, I heard about it last year, and I wanted to go, but I didn't have the time to go. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to 2020.
I know.
But,
yeah.
It sucks.
I know how y'all feel, because I have plans to try to go to Evo this year to compete for the first time, meet people. But then, out of nowhere, coronavirus. And I was like, stay home.
Man. You was going to compete in Evo?
Yeah, for Tekken, I know I won't really get far, but it's still a fun experience and I can learn.
You're a beast.
Yeah, you are.
I'm okay, but there's people who like play 24/7 way more than me. It's like I would probably get murdered, but I'm going in with a bang.
That's what's up though. Yeah. Did you hear that they took Smash Brothers out of Evo for this year? Like I
I
think
didn't
they're
know
doing a
that.
virtual thing or something like that, but they're taking it out of it. Which is weird because Smash Brothers is huge.
If they go virtual with Evo, I don't think that's a good idea because there's so much lag with internet connections and stuff.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I did hear that they didn't even put Mortal Kombat in Evo.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't even mention it.
Oh my gosh.
That's
So I'm like, how is that gonna work? They might as well just cancel it and just wait till next year. That's just how I feel because there's gonna be a lot of people complaining about, oh, I couldn't block this person's low. Oh, this person's so laggy. How are we playing online?
yeah. Yeah, there definitely would be a lot of complaints about that.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have what, like your own gaming group, like the Gaming Goddess?
Well, it's our friend. Shouts to Sly Cooper 711. She's like,
We miss you.
yeah, love you, girl. But she's like, she's a hardcore gamer, and her friends, they're really into gaming. We really don't consider ourselves gamers, but our friend Sly Cooper asked us to bring like the anime aspect to that group. So we have
Oh,
anime recommendations on the page.
Okay.
that's interesting.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So do you guys play at all or?
Well, back in the day, we're down for any fighting games, Silent Hill games. We love like all the Silent Hill games, Fatal Frames, The Sims, my guilty pleasure. What else, Kirsty?
I mean, we liked a lot of like the old school like fighting games. Oh, but pretty much like, and then also like the 2D like fighter games, like when they're like fighting like on the street and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Ooh.
not really too many games like that anymore. But
Did you guys ever play Bloody Roar? I heard making a comeback.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Classic.
we did.
There's a lot of old school games that are making a comeback, like Streets of Rage.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, people said Streets of Rage is really good right now.
Yeah.
I still have to get my hands on that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if Bloody Roar comes back, I'm probably gonna compete for that.
Wow.
It's still brand new and then it's like it's an old school game too. There's so much to do. There's a lot of games you could compete for, but right now I'm kind of a casual gamer because I have other projects. But if it comes to Bloody Roar, it's like get out of my way. I'm competing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the way I'm more of like a fighting gamer too, or a casual gamer too. I play Tekken. What else I play? Injustice 2, Mortal Kombat, and Dragon Ball Z Fighter. That's me.
Oh.
Ooh. They extended the Mortal Kombat story for MK11.
Say it again.
They extended the MK11 story.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. They're doing so much with it, like the
Yeah, they
aftermath
are.
and all that, and all the DLC characters and all that.
Hmm.
So it's pretty good though. So all right, guys, let's get into our main topic. I'm almost nervous to bring this up. So gatekeeping with females.
Yeah.
I know you guys have dealt with it probably like with anime, with gaming, with all of that. People kind of like test your knowledge and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, Rose eye.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
Especially with diehard Dragon Ball Z fans. Oh my gosh. And it's the most common anime anybody could look at. But anyway, so it's like I had a little experience of gatekeeping. Okay, so they posted this meme like, which one is Gogeta, which one is Goku? If you ladies know everything. And then I gave a full logical explanation which one was Gogeta, and I even played all the games from Budokai to Tenkaichi, and even named his signature move. Everybody's like, "Oh no, she ain't no real anime fan. She used Google." I'm like, "But I just say that I play the game, so."
That's so stupid. Art, like, we experienced it, like, mainly back in high school. Like, when people would find out that I liked anime, they would be like, they would stop and be like, really? And they'd be like, you don't look like you like anime. And then I would always say, well, what does a person look like that likes anime?
Yeah.
And then they could never really answer. And then after that, they were like, well, name some animes that you like. So I would name a few, and then they're like, well, who's the characters in it? And I'm just like, why are you quizzing me? I like the heck? Can we just
I don't have to answer to you. Yeah.
I think it's just dumb and stereotypical that it's like if a female likes gaming or anime, people have to test their knowledge about them just liking it. Like, why can't we just like anime? I mean, we may not know all the characters or their full story, but as long as we like it, right?
Exactly.
And I went to a school that anime wasn't really as popular either, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because if you watch anime or read manga or you dress up, people will consider you as like a geek or something. But I feel like now a lot of people are getting into it, especially when Comic-Con conventions are so popular.
Yeah. Especially now too, like, you know, a lot of celebrities that are coming out, you know, saying that they're in it. So then it's like, you know, you might have had like the closet, like people in the closet that liked this stuff, but they were scared and they're coming out. And then again, I don't know if it's some people that are saying that they are and they're just doing it because it's like, to them, they feel like it's a trend. I don't know. But I just feel like, you know, if you watch anime, like, and you have other anime fans, like, don't be mean. Like, just stick together, be a community. We're all nerds.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. I know for me, like, when I started doing the whole podcast things, I started adding more people that's like in the same mind frame as I am. And it's mostly like females that I've seen that go hard with the cosplaying and stuff. I was telling Teelee earlier, like, it's one girl that kind of like inspired me to do more of my podcast. Her name's Fantastic Frankie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like she's been doing really good with like her podcast and just overall like her content and stuff. So females are doing their thing with this whole nerd anime, even gaming culture. So yeah, it's dope. It's dope to me.
It's really dope.
Yeah.
It's like gaming kind of helped me pay the way a bit too, because when Tekken 7 first came out, I actually got paid just for doing little tournaments here and there. And it was nice, but then it's like I kind of want to go further beyond than just gaming and stuff, because it's my hobby, but I don't want to mix my hobby up with a career, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you. So yeah, I don't know. Like, people just need to get out of their own heads as far as like female, like it's 2020. Females are into anime and gaming and stuff, like, and it's okay. So I don't know. It's wild. It's a wild world we live in.
Yeah.
So you guys have your own, I guess it's like Instagram show you guys are doing? Or what do you call it?
Nerd Was Born.
Nerd Was Born. Okay. So are you guys just gonna keep it on Instagram, or are you guys gonna like do anything else with it, like YouTube, or what do you guys?
I know Christy was telling me earlier this week, she's like, I kind of want to start doing some podcasts too. So I don't know like where it'll take me.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be dope. But you know, you guys definitely got our support with it.
Definitely. I follow you a lot.
Yeah.
I like your guys' content. Your cosplay is so creative. And your discussions. Got to listen more into your lives.
I was telling my sister all about you. I was like, she's so cute and nice.
Yeah, you guys was like so good at like networking. It seems like you guys know everybody on Instagram, like nerds and hip hop and stuff. I'm like, man. And you always got these special guests, and I'm like, oh man, I'm trying to get on y'all level.
No. Just,
So that's
everybody just unifying and like just sticking together,
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. Can you guys, shout out your Instagram where people can find you and stuff like that?
Okay, well, Divas_on_a_dime is our IG name. And this is Christy, and I'm Kendra. Anything else?
And you guys can find me at Miss Teelee 93, MISSTEELEE 93, all lowercase.
All right. This is the Nerd Lounge, and we out.